io ho scritto pagine.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now, once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers or low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, today I'm going to do my utmost best to upload about, say, 5 reactions. Now, every time when I say that I'm going to do my best to upload, what I'm talking about is that this may have a 50-50 chance of it getting blocked. Like yesterday, I uploaded 4 reactions, and out of those 4, only 2 didn't get blocked. So now I'm going through the process of trying to get it unblocked and yada yada yada, and I will let you know when they become unblocked. So that's what I'm talking about when I say I'll do my best to upload. So it's going to be today. I'm going to attempt to upload 5. My first reaction is going to be Måneskin, sorry. This is Zitti Buoni. Now, if I'm wrong, please by all means correct me, because I need corrections, I need guidance when it comes to Måneskin, and I have absolutely loved what he's doing at the moment. Big massive shout out to all my subscribers who's checked out Måneskin, as well as the diehard fan who is guiding me and educating me regarding Måneskin as well. We had a discussion regarding smoking, and I listened to every one of your messages, comments, and I also replied back to them. So it was very educational regarding, you know, he only smokes about, say, 2 a day. About 3 a day. He doesn't take drugs. He has calamine lotion tea before he goes to sleep. So all these little things, it was really, really helpful. Also, regarding the smiles, you know, this song was a sad, Back to Black is a sad song, but there was no smiling. And then I got a little bit of heckle, you know, there's a kids, and, you know, so forth. The teenage non-smile era. So, I mean, it was, like I said, it was all very educational. So, like I say, a big, massive thank you for everybody that commented on my last reaction. And I'm looking forward to the comments for this particular reaction. But before that, if this is your first time coming over to my channel, then please go over to my homepage and work your way from the bottom all the way up to the top, because there's some fantastic, amazing artists which I do not want you to miss out on. And I simplified it for you. I have broken it down into various musical categories. Just remember, when you go into these individual categories, just remember these are artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed at all. Now, without further ado, let's go into my first reaction of today. So this is Måneskin with Zitti Buoni, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I think I am. I'm about 50-50. I'm not too sure. Anyway, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? Zitti Buoni.
Loro non sanno di che parlo, vestiti sporchi fra di fango, giallo di siga fra le dita, io con la siga camminando. Scusami ma ci credo tanto, che posso fare questo salto, e anche se la strada è in salita, per questo ora mi sto allenando. Buonasera signore e signori.
So I'm going to stop it right there for a split second. I believe, I'm not too sure, but please correct me if I'm wrong, that this is a song that they participated in the Eurovision Song Contest, which actually won. So let me know about that, please. I'm not too sure, because unfortunately I missed this performance on the Eurovision. I did cover a number of other artists on the Eurovision, but this didn't come up onto the up on the radar. It really didn't, and I apologize for that, for not covering it during the Eurovision. But I think this is the song that they correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not too sure, but I believe that this is the song that they covered in the Eurovision. I'm gonna go back just a little bit. Once again, please correct me if I'm wrong on that one. I don't know.
vita. Per questo ora mi sto allenando e buonasera signore e signori, fuori gli attori. Vi conviene toccarvi i coglioni, vi conviene stare zitti e buoni. Qui la gente è strana tipo spacciatori. Troppe notti stavo chiuso fuori, mo li prendo a calci sti portoni. Sguardo in alto tipo scalatori. Quindi scusa mamma se sto sempre fuori, ma sono fuori di testa, ma diverso da loro. E tu sei fuori di testa, ma diversa da loro. Siamo fuori di testa, ma diversi da loro.
Do you know what this reminds me of? And I know this is going to be absolutely crazy. Run DMC done a song with, I believe it was Aerosmith, Walk This Way, and they was in two different rooms, and one was rapping and one was hitting it hard rock, and then they was knocking down the walls and they was doing their collaboration. Even though this song has got nothing to do with Walk This Way or anything like that, or indeed Run DMC, but that's the flashback that I've just had when I'm just looking at the visuals of Walk This Way with Run DMC. I know it's absolutely crazy. Let me know what kind of flashbacks you have when you watch this particular music video. And to be fair, I mean, to be in the same kind of path of Aerosmith when it comes to reminiscing when on watching a particular video can't be bad, can it? So that's what I've got in my mind. It has got nothing to do with the singing quality or even indeed how it's not even similar. But just looking at the visuals, the first thing that popped in my head as in regarding reminiscing kind of thing is Run DMC and Aerosmith Walk This Way. I'm gonna go back just a little bit. Weird, isn't it? I wonder how many people think the same thing. Or is it just me?
Io ho scritto pagine e pagine, ho visto sale e poi lacrime. Questi uomini in macchine, non scalare le rapide. Scritto sopra una lapide, in casa mia non c'è Dio. Ma se trovi il senso del tempo risalirai dal tuo oblio. E non c'è vento che fermi la naturale potenza. Dal punto giusto di vista del vento senti l'ebbrezza. Con una lincera alla schiena ricercherò quella...
You know, I just remembered, sorry to pause this. I just remembered when I made a comment regarding the way how he sometimes, sings. It kind of comes off like a rap element. And I was told by, I can't remember who, is that, Italians speak fast. And it does come across like they're rapping when it comes to doing their music, the lyrics inside it. It does come across as a rap, but it's not rapping. So that's what I understood. And so thank you very much for pointing that out for me. But I'm just looking back and just, how can I say, I'm looking at now, but also have in my back of my mind the comments that you guys have left for me. So when I'm watching Måneskin, so it's a nice little thing that he's doing it again, and I'm remembering what the comments are when I said about it sounds like he's rapping. So it's not like he's rapping. Because Italians in their language they talk really is really fast, and you can see it, especially when they're football, loads of different things, arguments, but in just natural talking and having a normal decent conversation. It's very rare that you're going to get somebody Italian speaking really slow. Not unless they're speaking to their child or telling them off or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to go back just a little bit. I'll go back here.
Gira la schiena, ricercherò quell'altezza. Se vuoi fermarmi di testa, prova a tagliarmi la testa, perché sono fuori di testa, ma diverso da loro. E tu sei fuori di testa.
This part sounds like wild caution.
Siamo fuori di testa,
Music part.
ma diversi da loro. Siamo fuori di testa, ma diversi da loro.
Sorry, also, when I done back to back, I believe there was 15, 16, and they were so young. I didn't recognize them, and now just looking at them right now, it's like wow. Now I see there's an additional. When I saw back to back, it was there still 3? I can't remember. What was it, 2? No. It was 3. So it's just weird that it's not even weird. You know, everybody grows up, but they're grown up into some fine swans. You know, I'm not saying that there was ugly ducklings, but it was very hard to, I don't know, to pinpoint who's who. That's what I thought. I was like, well, who are these guys? And because looking at them right now, they look completely different. I guess it's like it's like when grandma takes out your old photo albums and showing it to your friends or to your new partner, and they're looking at it and saying, oh my gosh, is that you? You know, that kind of thing. So that's what I'm getting right now. Like, oh my gosh, is that you? You know, you look so different. You know, that kind of thing. Which is lovely. It's lovely to see. It really is. I'm going to go back just a little bit.
Purtroppo parla, non sa di che cosa parla. Tu portami dove sto a galla, che qui mi manca l'aria. Parla, la gente purtroppo parla, non sa di che cosa parla. Tu portami dove sto a galla, che qui mi manca l'aria. Parla, la gente purtroppo parla, non sa di che cazzo parla. Tu portami dove sto a galla, che qui mi manca l'aria. Ma sono fuori di testa, ma diversa da loro. E tu sei fuori di testa, ma diversa da loro. Siamo fuori.
Sorry, let me know about this. But the different costumes that they're wearing, are they supposed to be a theme around it? Because there's certain parts where I'm saying, okay, Reservoir Dogs. Certain part where I'm saying, the Beatles. Certain things that I'm. So is there a theme? Are they trying to look like sort of like a famous, different famous artists, or is it just their fashion sense that are just killing it at the moment? Let me point out, because I don't know too much about this particular video, first time and everything else, so let me know. And obviously, once again, I don't put the subtitles on. I will put it on after, and we can have a conversation about that after you watch my my reaction. So that's our brilliant interaction that we have between us ourselves, which I'm looking forward to. I'm going to go back just a little bit. You see what I'm talking about? Wild horses. So that was Måneskin with, and I've got it, Zitti Buoni, Buon. Zitti Buon. Let me know about the pronunciations. But there was a lot of things that was going on in there. Like I said, there's that wild horses kind of thing, you know, that kind of thing. There was the Reservoir Dog theme where they're wearing the suits, and also it was kind of like a Beatle kind of thing as well. And then they had the Run DMC and Aerosmith Walk This Way. These are all the things that I was that I was thinking about, reminiscing about when I was watching their performance. I'm not saying that they sound like, I'm not saying they remind me of. It was more of a reminiscing rather than finding any kind of connection or similarities. But I did thoroughly enjoy the ride where that they put me on, in enjoying what their performances, enjoying their fashion sense, enjoying the studio settings as well, and enjoying the high energy of what they bring to the table. Like I said, their fashion sense is absolutely stupendous. I can't fault them on their fashion sense. He is as bold as anybody. He really is, and I love that. Him as his personal character. I think I said this before, that he reminds me of Ziggy Stardust. You know, David Bowie, when he done that album, and that went off the wall. It really did, and I think that opened doors for heavy metal artists to be flamboyant when it comes to their dress sense. So, and he is certainly I mean, they all are flamboyant, and they are pushing it to the edge and inventing a new edge if there isn't any more edges to go to. So that's what I like about them. They're really pushing the boat. And these guys and one thing that I like about heavy metal guys and rock indeed, that how intelligent they are and the amount of accolades they have underneath their belts. I've never seen somebody that didn't know how to hold a conversation and in deep thoughts when they're having an interview. And especially, I mean, like I said, look at David Bowie. He was highly academic. Ozzy Osbourne, even though he looks kind of, Sharon, that kind of thing, he's highly academic. Same thing with Aerosmith. They are higher academic. I'm not saying Aerosmith as the group. Not Mr. Tyler himself. So yeah, it is really, really nice. I thoroughly enjoyed the whole thing. And my only disappointment is that I didn't see them perform on the Eurovision at the time when the Eurovision was on. I mean, in fact, I still haven't seen them perform on the Eurovision. And maybe that was something that I should have done instead of doing this particular reaction. But you know what? I can't really say, well, I'm glad I've done this reaction because I haven't seen the other one. I mean, I'm glad I've done this as a reaction because but I don't know, because I haven't seen the Eurovision Song Contest one. Maybe I might just do that as a personal thing and check them out. But I do like their music videos. So I am now, because there was another question about his rustic vocals, and I was told that he has a smooth vocals as well. So that will be definitely my next reaction that I'm going to do. I'm going to check out his smoothness in his vocals and do a comparison contrast with those two. But for now, Måneskin, absolutely amazing. Once again, I salute you.
Ma sono fuori di testa, ma diverso da loro. E tu sei fuori di testa.